Hello, and welcome to another edition of Planet a Day. I am reaching Nexus, and this is No Man's Sky. Today, I am on planet Renefenhanouz. Welcome. I stopped by here on this barren planet to gather some iridium and fuel up my hyperdrive. So not much to look at here. There's some listless sentinels. No flora, no fauna. Renefenhanouz is the closest planet to the space station in this system. The name of the system escapes me. I believe it's impossible to say. Declanelegu. So I figured I'd just take advantage of this moment, gather some raw materials, fill up the hyperdrive to full power. And take in some of the sights. The atmosphere looks a little heavy here. It's interesting. Didn't come up with any platinum, zinc, or thamium. Hello and welcome aboard. I'll definitely take some titanium. Been dealing with pirates and I haven't repaired the weapon systems on my ship yet. The environment here is pretty rough on my life support.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
The whole planet is covered with these huge pillars. They look like they were intentionally placed. I haven't seen a cave yet. Here's one. Oh, the cave systems are pretty deep here. Might as well check it out. I do have chat open, so if you have any questions about No Man's Sky, about my travels or this channel, feel free to ask. I love a good conversation. Makes these planets feel less lonely. Oh, this opens up into a beautiful canyon. That's lovely. Not sure why, but I love the sound effects of the Barren world. That hollow sound from the surface. That empty wind. Thick atmosphere really kills visibility.
Life support power low.
Hey Doomtooth, how are you this morning? Excellent to have you along. This is oddly one of my favorite planet types. It's so peaceful.
Hostiles approaching. Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Down in a hole. Some pretty cool ships in this system. Some nice fighters. Reasonably proportioned. Yeah, very different than a house full of kids. That is quite true. Maybe that's why I think you nailed it. Maybe that's why I like this planet.
Life support offline.
Oops.
Suit power cells depleted.
Guess I should try and keep myself alive. That's true, it was down in a hole and then we had the flyover of the ships. It's a good soundtrack for a traveler of the Euclid, I suppose. That's perfectly fine, Doom. I have 2 of my own. I don't need your 3 on top of that. Why do you think I broadcast at 6:30 in the morning? 6 in the morning. Well, that's a pretty cool container ship too. This might be the system to look for crashed ships. I haven't seen any platinum, and I haven't seen any zinc here. This planet's a little low on carbon too. Where did I park? There it is. What does it get? Let's see if there's anything more interesting on this planet. I'm going to turn this into a 2 planets a day episode. There you go, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Now?
Yep, now I can hear you.
I don't know what the hell that's about. It's weird.
Don't know. So how you been, man?
Watching it rain.
Watching it rain.
Yeah, West Virginia's the new Portland.
So I've heard.
Just rain. You know, we
Yeah.
have no sunshine here.
We've been getting a lot of rain, actually. It's pretty much every day, but that's normal for Florida.
Oh, God. Florida. Where do you live in Florida?
On the west coast, on the Gulf.
Yeah. You know where Herbert Field is?
In Florida?
Yep.
No.
Air Force Base. Right outside of Eglin.
Oh, I know where Eglin is, yeah.
Okay, well, Herbert Field is Special Operations Command Headquarters, where it was when I was in the service. That's where I was stationed. It's
Oh,
less than a
okay.
mile outside of Eglin.
I didn't even know it was there.
Yeah.
This looks
That's
like
where
a
the
hor-
Ospreys are.
Oh, I didn't know that. This
Yeah.
looks like a horrible planet.
It's probably toxic.
Yep, poisonous dust, corrosive.
Yeah, look at the mushrooms. I mean, usually that's a sign.
Yeah. This doesn't even look like a mushroom, it just looks like a sad turtle.
Well, I made a new marker. I hit 1,800 jumps.
1,800 jumps.
Yeah.
Why are you jumping so much?
I'm going to warp outside. I'm not going to join the Galactic Hub, but I'm going
Oh.
to warp outside of it so I have access to it.
Gotcha. So you're within range?
Yeah. I just really don't want a lot of people getting angry because I didn't name my system or name a planet or a creature the way they liked it.
Oh,
So
I gotcha.
I'm not going to mess with it.
There's all kinds of weird stuff on this planet.
Do you play PC at all? Or just
Yeah.
the PlayStation?
Yeah, I play PC as well. It's a little bit harder to broadcast that though, because it's in a common room.
OBS. And
Right.
10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. But I do have OBS.
OBS is better than some of the other programs just because it doesn't eat up the resources.
There's a crazy looking tree.
If they are trees, like I said, this place is covered in mushrooms. It should be toxic. Oh, it is, okay.
It is. It'd be awesome if, oh yeah, this is the one with those crazy eyes. I've seen this model
Yeah.
before. It'd be awesome if one of these could reach down and try to eat you. It looks like it should.
That would suck.
Oh, I know, but think about that. If they could just
So did
modify that so that it tried to grab you. It'd be
you sign
awesome.
up for your Atlas Pass before?
Yeah, I signed up for it. I doubt I'll get one though.
I looked at the player base on Steam. Yeah.
Yeah?
And right now it's less than 600 players.
Oh, is it? Everybody's waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing is that they have 10,000 Atlas Pass. I wanted the physical copy too, so I put down when the website first launched. I put down weeks and weeks ago for a physical copy.
Yeah, I signed up for that too, but
I think it'd be cool to have just something, another little trinket to set on my desk that I'll have to dust.
yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I'll revoke that.
It's the thing about knickknacks, isn't it?
Yeah, they sort of collect, don't they?
I did lots of thamium farming. God, that's terrible.
There are no creatures on this planet.
No, there's got to be creatures because you got plant life.
I forgot to pay attention. Oh, I guess there are. They just don't like me. They're hiding.
They could be really small.
There's one. Wow, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm gonna make 85 warp cells.
What is that? That sounds horrible. Making 85 warp cells. Why don't you just go one planet and then make a couple more?
No, I'd rather farm everything. I fill my entire ship full of plutonium, and then I fill my backpack up full of thamium. Then I go to my home planet and take the carbon and the iridium as I need it.
What happened to my iron? I thought I had a bunch. I must have left it on the ship. Oh well. Look at this guy.
It's definitely hard to. It's hard to stream when you have children.
It's pretty awesome, man. He looks like a fox and a dog with these crazy bony paddles. I gotta get a picture of this guy.
He looks like he should swim.
It's like a dachshund fox dog with horns.
Yeah. Like I said, he looks like he should swim.
I don't know. That's pretty awesome. Oh, maybe they do. Let's see if I can get both. Get closer. Closer. How about this one? Yeah, right. No, you're too far away. They were too far away from each other. I completely lost your audio, Doomtooth. I don't know if that was intentional or not. That's a pretty cool plant model.
Hello.
I haven't seen that one before.
I don't know what's up with this thing, man.
Arrive in a minute. Or I could walk. I think I'll walk. Gadurheiool. I just realized this planet's name is Gadurheiool. It's a terrible name. Some critters over here I haven't seen. Hopefully they're friendly. Well, they're not friendly, but at least they're fearful. Perhaps I will name this planet something else. I don't typically rename planets, I just upload them as they are. Kinda like the idea that they were named before I found them. Whoa, big slug face. Back up, slug face. Looks like he gets tired. Thank goodness, because I'm sure that's a juvenile? You're kidding. I'm gonna have to kill it. Don't make me kill you, Slugface. Go away. Oh, I killed you. Poor Slugface. I feel bad for him. Or it. Those are very large. Look at how they drag their tentacles through the ground. Probably like sucking up nutrients. What is that? It's amenable.
Toxic protection falling. Technology recharge. Units received.
Completely lost track of that place I was trying to go. Need some zinc though.
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Oh, a storm.
Toxic protection falling.
A toxic storm. Be funny if there's no shelter here. If I did all this for nothing. And there's no shelter here. Ha 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 ha. How funny is that?
That sucks, dude. Hello.
Stabilizing. Weapon charge depleted. Technology recharge.
Ah, this is so nostalgic. Staying in the little hobbit hole that I made with my plasma cannon. Hiding from a storm because I'm ill prepared. It's been so long. Nobody can hear you, Doom. I can't hear you. Maybe Justin can hear you.
I don't know what's going on. I don't understand it, but for some reason, maybe because of his audio setup, Reaching
Any
Nexus
iron on the
cannot
other
hear
side
me.
of this? Yeah, good.
I don't know why Reaching Nexus can't hear me, but... Justin, type 1 if you can hear me. Into the chat, please.
Oh, that's weird. So it's me. So,
Thank you.
Justin, you can hear Doom? But you can't... But I can't hear Doom. That's really weird. I can only imagine what the audio is going to sound like now.
Toxic protection.
Let's see if I pull my... I have no idea. Oh, I heard that. I don't know. I have no idea, but now I can imagine we've probably been talking over each other for a while. So I'm gonna kill that party until I can figure out what's wrong with my settings. Sorry, Doom. Alright, back to the exploring. So at the end of the day, it was just a galactic trade terminal. Ooh, big crater. Ooh, big animal in a big crater. I love these guys. These are awesome. Oh, hey there. Look how they have a little giraffe tail. Wonder what they're looking for down here. Or if they're stuck down here. This guy put all his effort into growing his front legs. Goes to the gym a lot, doesn't do a whole lot of squats. Mainly just works out his upper body. Oh, run, little guy. Don't get stepped on. Whoa. I'm gonna get stepped on. He looks really annoyed for some reason. I'd be annoyed too if I kept walking through a giant mushroom tree. Let's do a little downward dog there. Really do love these. Okay, so this planet. Gotta come up with a name for it. I really hate... I don't know why. Gadurheiool sounds awful. It's impossible to say. And I deal with a lot of difficult names. But that one just for some reason rubs me wrong. Got no reason for it. It's an awesome crater. I was reading in the comments on my last video that old McReaper was saying, he stopped by and he said that he didn't have this formula that I was building in my last video, the Terramin. He's been playing since launch. And so I got to thinking about it, and I realized that I just picked it up in the system that I was in, and that system just happened to be a gold star system for Terramin, and it just happened to be on a planet with gold directly across from a planet with emerald. So I was wondering if maybe there's a mechanic that relates those two, or if it really is completely random. Because I had never seen it before as a gold star item. That was the first time I had ever seen it in a trade terminal. And that got me to wondering if maybe sort of like a ship is visible as a crash ship when you see it in the space station. I was wondering if maybe there's a relationship. What do you guys think about that?
Toxic protection. Falling.
Not really sure how I'd test that. I guess I could go to the station here and see what's gold star, and then we could raid a bunch of colonial outposts. Now see, that one's worked out. Come up with a nice balanced physique. Needs to go talk to his friend down in the crater about the importance of leg day. I really should gather a bunch of iron before I go. That's not iron. Man, those big ones are everywhere. Even when that model scales up, it's a herding creature. They're of fluctuating genders. Apparently they like rock climbing. Oh.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Gonna pick up and move to another section. See if I can speed up my my creature finds.
Technology recharge.
This is a pretty cool planet so far. Took a while for the animals to load in. There's another nice big crater down there. I will sit down here near the gold. Who wants to bet that between this gold there's a dozen angry slug faces ready to kill me? Some more zinc. That's sad, that's all I see anymore. It's just flying zinc. It's like magically levitating zinc nodes. Pretty big pile of gold. Not really sure why I'm gathering it. Why am I gathering it? Such a pack rat now. Just wander around, randomly picking things up. Like an old man walking along a train track. Ooh, penny. Rock. I could use this piece of wire. That's a perfectly good brass bolt. I haven't seen platinum in a while. I'm gonna just throw myself off of there.
Toxin protection. Falling. Technology recharge.
Why not? I'll walk away from my ship. I think I might take the range booster out of my scanner. Gets my hopes up. It wasn't that far. Didn't feel that far down. Like I'll scan something and then I'll get like this, zinc off in the distance. I'll think it's right over the next hill. Hey Anthead, how you doing? And then when I actually go to pick it up, it ends up dragging me two to 3 minutes away from my ship. Well, that's a pretty cool peak on the edge of that crater.
Toxin protection. Falling. Product constructed. Product constructed. Product constructed. Toxin protection. Falling.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's the best bang for the resources, and I think it's still the basic shard.
Weather update. Storm clearing. Technology recharge.
Yeah, that's the thing. I agree, Ed. I'm getting ready to take it off,
Life support power.
because it shows me things so far away.
Technology recharge.
It'd be nice if it told you the distance, so you could decide if you wanted to go there or not. Yes, I have 2 range boosts on there. I think it's too much.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Then I still feel, even with the range boost, it just misses stuff that's close up. I really walked quite a ways away. I didn't think I went so far. What do I have left on my creature search here? 2 to go. That one's probably flying, and the first one is probably very small. Tell you what, we might as well bust down some doors while we're here. Here's the coordinates if anybody wants to come visit. It's a lovely place. Toxic, corrosive rain, horrible storms, creatures that fail to work out their hindquarters when they go to the gym. I've noticed since I switched ships, and I'm probably going to jinx myself by saying this, but it seems like since I switched to this new ship, I've been getting the cockpit bug less than my last one. And they were both the shuttle type. So, I don't know that it was ship type that made a difference. It's gonna take too long. Hey, Kristen Hine, how are you? Welcome aboard. Just about to bust down a door on a manufacturing facility. See if we can find something new. Ooh, pretty blue rocks. Shiny. So I have to remember to try my laser first when I want to pick up that plutonium. Sweet, we're still in a Korvax system. Power discharge, reset primary. Just happen to know the words reset and primary. Magmox. I think I already had that one. So now it would be interesting to see if that's at a gold star price in this system. That'll test that theory. I don't need any of that. So let's see, is the glitch in effect? Yes, the glitch is in effect. See, I would have obliterated all that plutonium. Geez, I don't know how long ago I started streaming. I guess it was sometime last year. Glad to hear you started yesterday. Are you streaming No Man's Sky? I think I have 120 or 130 No Man's Sky videos at this point. This might actually be my 20th. Somewhere between my 20th and my 25th Planet a Day video. I don't know, it's been a while. Maybe that last creature I need is or one of those creatures is a cave creature. Stand still and be scanned. Oh, there's creature. They're really high up. Looks like a pretty cool model. Let's check that out. What kind of creatures are you? Oh, you're bats. With the chicken feet. Always chicken feet on the bats. It's so strange. Two wings, a bat head, a frigate bird's tail, and chicken feet. Wonder if I've got everything now. Still missing that one. Check out this cave. Entrance is a little tight here. The creatures are procedurally generated from core models. To answer your question there, Justin, there's a group set of the core models, and then the variations and how they get put together is procedurally generated based on the planet's seed, I think. They did back in the very beginning, they demoed Hello Games demoed the framework that they were using for building the models and cataloging them. It was pretty interesting, 'cause the artist at the time, lead artist at the time, shared a bunch of variations of 3 or 4 different models. I absolutely love this cave. It's nice and dark. It's got that blue tone, a little bit of atmosphere. This is cool. Actually, I just turned 40. To answer your question there, Kristen Hine. My stream was off for 3 days because I was off celebrating my birthday. Man, this is a great cave. Well, happy belated birthday to you, Justin. Well, that's good. Kristen Hine, that gives you plenty of time to get your stream going. Go get yourself a business degree so you can manage your brand. You don't have to pay anybody to do it. I think you're gonna find in No Man's Sky, at least, the demographic is skewed slightly older. Seems like we're a bunch of old men who loved sci-fi that are disappointed that we're living in 2017 and we're still not colonizing other planets. So we've all sadly turned to No Man's Sky. I mean, not even a flying car.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Although there is that quadcopter, I guess, that they're building. But I mean, seriously? Not even a flying car. No 3D Jaws holograms trying to eat me on the street. No Mr. Fusion. No transporter. No warp drives. Just No Man's Sky. I have no idea what this last critter could be. Oh, maybe it's over there. No, it's just another one of those big creatures. Yeah, I think it has a... That's a good point, Krista9. That, it seems like, yeah, the hardcore players, the diehards for No Man's Sky, are in the older demographic. I showed the game to my kids, and I have a couple friends that have showed the game to their kids, and the general response is it's too slow, too boring, not interesting enough. I guess it's because of the pace. I'm not really sure. Yeah, that's another thing I noticed, Justin, is that I tend to be attracting a lot of vets to my channel. You and Doomtooth and everyone else whose name escapes me because I put myself on the spot. And I think that has a lot to do with the relaxing pace of the game. At least in normal mode, the low stress level and the exploratory nature of the game. But I think what the younger crowd is missing from it and why they're not enjoying it is for one, there's no player versus player, so any challenge has got to be AI generated. I've been messed up by some creatures, but you know, not that often.
Toxic protection. Falling. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
I'm gonna get my butt handed to me by the elements here if I'm not careful.
Recharge. Technology recharge.
Yeah, but it is interesting to watch kids respond to the game. It's just not fast enough for them. Looks like that last critter is gonna elude me. I'm running out of time for this stream.
Toxic protection.
How many streams have I had end like this where I just have that one last critter? I've left a trail of planets with only one creature left to find.
Stabilizing. Product constructed. Product constructed. Technology recharge. Product constructed.
Alright, I'm gonna blow the door off on one more colonial outpost. See if I can find that last critter. That's the other thing with this game is I'm always like, one more, one more. No, not a base. There's always one more thing just over that next ridge or on that next planet. I think that's what brings me back to No Man's Sky. I mean, I've been playing some other games while we're waiting for the next update. I was playing The Flame and the Flood. That's a really challenging survival game. I'd put it right up there with survival and permadeath in this game. The mechanics are very different, and but it is like a resource scarcity survival game, and pretty complex, and a lot of fun, rather addictive. I did a video not too long ago about that. You pick it up in the PlayStation store. I picked it up during the sale. I think it's still pretty reasonable. But if you like survival games, like No Man's Sky, that's one to check out. Go watch that stream. See if it's something you might like. The artwork is pretty decent. The sound, the music and the sound effects are really good.
Technology recharge. Warning. Unit deployed. Toxic detection. Stabilizing.
Alright, what do we need to do? Supercharge despite a security alert. Excess power immediately. Well, I'm gonna say increase coolant power delivery. No, reduce fan power. Yeah, I'm gonna go with... Yeah, why not? No, I was wrong. Oh well. Probably should have reduced power if there was excess power. I think I've done that before. It was probably the fan. I don't know. Where is the last little creature? Green dots. Lots of green dots. Where are you, little creature? Where have you gone? Hey, Ivy Mike. Sweet. Geknit gang got here just in time for my sign-off, unfortunately. I'm looking for that one last creature.
Toxic protection.
I have no idea where it is. It's here somewhere. Oh, Slugface is coming. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill out. Why don't you kill the big thing? Oh man, I killed a Muppet.
Units received.
Those stupid little back legs. Flying zinc.
Hostiles approaching. Warning.
Cool.
Sentinel drones
Pissed off a couple. Where?
weapon charge depleted. Technology recharge.
What am I looking at here? Are you both stuck in the building? Huh. That was interesting. That was interesting. Yeah, that Muppet creature. It's not very nice. It's gone now.
Technology recharge.
Wow. It's a big thalmium cluster for this planet. Well, it's good to have you here on the Work and Lurk. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to lurk very long, Mike, because I'm going to have to go to work myself. As much as I would rather stay here and play No Man's Sky for you. But if you'll stay until I go, that would be really cool. Maybe tell us about your recent travels, if you have a moment to type it into chat.
Toxic protection. Falling.
I do not know where this last creature is. It's another pissed off creature, though. Stay over there, Muppet creature.
Free slots in suit inventory.
Ah. Oh, it's because I have Muppet goo in my inventory. That's too bad. Where are you, creature? What kind of creature are you? Are you a cave creature?
Toxic protection.
Are you an above ground creature? Perhaps a nighttime creature? Or an only in a storm creature? I don't know. I have no idea at this point.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
I don't know about those two. Kristen Hine. Not sure if I would go for The Witcher or for Zero Dawn. Pretty much everybody I've spoken to has talked favorably about both. I have been enjoying playing Gwent, which is from The Witcher, but then they spun it off as a separate card game. Where is this last little creature? Certainly finding plenty of resources while I'm looking for it, so that's not such a bad thing.
Toxic protection falling.
I don't know. Yeah, the Gwent game is free. Has a pretty steep learning curve, but once you get the hang of it and you get a few kegs open, so you have some extra cards, it's a lot of fun. Just hang in there. So it took me a while to get past the opening tutorials and then to get some cards where I felt like I could actually compete. I had a friend or two that downloaded it and just couldn't get through the slog of the beginning of collecting. Where? So now the dots I was seeing before are disappearing.
Toxic protection falling. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
It's a storm. With all this rain, you'd think that there would be some water on this planet. I'm just chasing dots now. Just chasing them. I don't think I do have theta for everything. I didn't spend a whole lot of time on my normal account building up blueprints. Like on this one, I think I just installed Sigma. I didn't even check to see if I had anything better. On my survival game, I believe I have theta for every single hazard protection. But in normal, it's not really even a necessity. Especially not the way I pack rat everything. In normal, I like to just travel, pick up stuff where I go. I try to maintain a planet a day. So like, for example, this planet, because I have to go to work, I'm gonna log off and I'll have to finish finding that creature on my own. But then the next time I stream, we'll be on a different planet. And that stream should be tomorrow AM, right around the same time. I try to keep it right around 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30, somewhere between 5:30 and 6:30 usually, is when I get the stream online and going. And then I'll hang out till 7:30 on the weekdays, and then usually 8:30 on the weekends. So that's it, guys. I gotta go. I'm gonna have to bike like the wind to get to work on time now. So it's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed having you along. You've kept it very interesting for me. Thanks for being around. If you're still here, Doom, and Ivy Mike, thanks for bringing the Geknik gang over. Kristen Hein, pleasure to have you aboard. Look forward to seeing your streams. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day.